Yeah.
Now he might be the best coach in college football.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knew about him.
Right.
Who's out there? He was out there.
Mm-hmm. You got to scour the talent, and there are people that are hungry. I mean, I really think we're going to enter a time here where Golesh is about to flip the script, and you're going to see Auburn.
I think you're right. I think you hit it out of the ballpark with that. That guy can coach.
Mm-hmm.
You already talked about the players, talking about how the practices are different, and that's one thing that concerns about Alabama too. The things you hear. And I don't know if they're true or not, just things you hear.
Right.
Rumors. Nobody knows what's true. Unless you're up there watching it yourself, you don't know.
Yeah.
But the lack of the hard work, the kid leaves and says, hey, it's a lot tougher at Ohio State as Alabama. Kirby Smart, he doesn't care if you leave or not. You're going to go to Georgia. This is the way it is at Georgia. This is the way you're going to perform. We're going to develop you to be the best you possibly can be. And that's the reason he's putting people in the NFL left and right. And that's the reason he wins all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think certain schools that now are worried they're going to lose a player, so maybe they're not quite as tough. But at Alabama is known for playing over the history of that school. They've been tough on. They've been known for defense.
Right.
Bear Bryant, even before Coach Bryant, they were known for defense. Gene Stallings, Nick Saban, and now we're going to be known for a pass every play offense. We can't run the football. We're not a very physical football team. We don't look like we're a very strong football team. But let's give you $87.5 million to figure it out.
For the effort.
Yeah, just figure it out. We don't want to have to go through a process of getting a new coach. So just do what you can do, and we'll give you $87 million. That's kind of how I feel right now. And I like him. I do think he's an outstanding coach. But I would have waited 3 or 4 years. If you're the AD, we got to take it. We'll come back. We got to get on the phone with Doug Lee. We'll talk about our great sponsor in just a second. We're running late. We had the power failure out here in this part of the beach. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Lock it in and rip the knob off. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has turned up the power.
I'm getting an off change, God, Captain.
From Port St. Joe to Panama City to Fort Walton Beach, the biggest sports signal in the Panhandle.
If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna with your weather forecast from ESPN Northwest Florida on this Thursday. Sunny this afternoon and evening with a wind coming out of the south around 13 miles per hour and the high of 78. Tonight look for clear skies with a temperature near 64. Tomorrow, a high around 79 and mostly sunshine. Saturday, very warm with a high of 76 and some sun in the morning, but otherwise a chance of thunderstorms. This weather forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
That boot store reminds you Mother's Day is just around the corner. Make it a Western Mother's Day by shopping that boot store. You'll find a huge selection of Western wear for the youngest to the oldest mother, and at prices you can afford. Gift certificates are available too, so Mom can shop for herself. That boot store open Tuesday through Thursday, 9 till 5, Friday and Saturday, 9 till 5:30. That boot store next to Bill Bird Kia, 15th Street, Panama City. That boot store, where God is good all the time.
Ready to break free from the ordinary? Find your next escape in a new 2026 Kia Sportage from Bill Bird Kia. Discover the new Kia, now offering 0% APR for up to 48 months and a 90-day payment deferral on the purchase of a new 2026 Kia Sportage. There's never been a better time to drive and build your home. The Sportage delivers bold style, impressive versatility, and a refined interior built for whatever the road takes you to. From daily drives to weekend getaways, stay connected and confident every mile. The road is yours. And remember, Bill Bird Kia is the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com. Offer from Kia Finance America on the purchase of a new 2026 Kia Sportage with $20.83 per month per $1,000 financed in 48 months. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. See dealer for complete details. Offer for well-qualified buyers valid through 5/4/26.
Stay out of his lane and stay off his yard.
Believe me, this man is a menace. He's always drinking, starting fights.
The Coach James Hale Show live from the J. Michael Studios.
Don't turn it off!
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. It's Thursday. That means it's Mosley Day right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. That means it's Doug Lee Day, baseball. Now, I would be happier, and I could have understood it more if Doug Lee had gotten this contract, 7-year, $87.5 million instead of Alabama's football.
Do you know something we don't know yet?
Doug can do it. Doug can do it. I believe in him. Let's bring him on, the state championship coach at Mosley High School, Coach Doug Lee. Coach, how you doing, sir?
Hey, Coach Hale, how y'all doing this morning?
Well, we've had off and on the air with electrical problems over here in this part of the city, and we got it under control now.
It was a rough first inning.
We got hit a couple times and got back up. But, Doug, we were just going nuts about, we were just our opinion. I don't know, Jeremy, it's just my opinion. I was just shocked that Alabama gave a guy that's has lost 8 games in 2 years a $87 million contract for another set. So if they get rid of him next year, they're going to owe him $70 million. That just blew our minds. But we'll get off that. Now we can get on to Mosley baseball, which is a lot more positive. Talk about it, man. They didn't do you any favors. Talk about this team you got to play tonight, and who's going to tell us tomorrow night.
Yeah.
If you can, tell us who's pitching.
Well, I don't think we have any secrets. Ryan Harris will get the ball again tomorrow night, and we'll have everybody's rested, and our bullpen will be rested. So we're ready to go. We drew Lake City, Columbia, and much of that falls on last week's outing against Lincoln, where we came up a little short, I'm sure, but we're the 3 seed, they're the 6 seed, but they're district champions, so we still are having to travel. But the positive of that is all our guys have been there pretty much. Last year this is our same first round opponent last year, and so we traveled last year, so we're very aware of what we're going into tonight or tomorrow night, and what kind of facility they have, to the crowd, and it was, honestly, it was a great atmosphere last year. It was a hostile environment, something that I really, we didn't really know what to our assistant coach, Coach Stanford, had been there before, so he'd kind of give us a heads up, but he nailed it. I mean, they draw a big crowd, and they're very hostile, and so, kind of fun to play in, but also has some, difficulties, too, playing in it. But we're looking forward to the challenge, and looking forward to getting on the road tonight and heading on the road and getting in later this evening and having a good day tomorrow, prepping and getting ready to go.
Yeah, Coach, Jeremy here. So, different format. Last year you went over there, you had the best 2 out of 3 round, and, of course, states come in and made some changes, and this is a single-game season, correct?
It is. I mean, it's a one-game winner-take-all for this week anyway, and so a little different from last year, but, again, I feel good in a one-game matchup with anybody, honestly. So,
yeah.
It doesn't matter. I mean, they've got the same cards, and they're playing with the same cards we are. So it is what it is at this point. And like I said, I feel good about the matchup, and I feel like we got a chance to win. And we just got to do what we do best, and concentrate on Mosley baseball a little bit more than really Lake City to some degree.
Well, you mentioned kind of having been there, and I saw that as soon as the draw came out, I texted Coach, kind of as the pairings were hitting there, and I thought, well, there's no stranger here. Did basically a full weekend over there, and so it does, I think, help that there is that having been there, done that before, that you can bring in. I also, like you, I think the one and done be favoring you guys here. Looking across the bracket, you mentioned that they're district champions, so they got to host. But man, that happened up and down that bracket. I mean, Lincoln ended up winning the district overall, and they get to host Gulf Breeze. Childs, the 1 seed, is going to be over at Ponte Vedra. I mean, it just shows you the caliber of baseball being played in this region, how tough it is.
It is, and if you look at the overall state rankings of 5A, I think don't quote me completely, but I think there's 5 or 6 teams in the top 10 that are in our region.
In the region,
I tell you how tough our region is. But I've talked to Childs and Lincoln's coach during the week, and Childs to be number one and been ranked number one in the whole state most of the year, and they're having to travel first round is just kind of, kind of surprising, I guess to say.
Yeah, it really is there. So, so y'all are hitting the road today.
So we do, yeah. So we're going to leave about 4:30 this afternoon. We have about 9 kids that are actually taking the ACE writing test this afternoon, which is obviously a college class, and so in testing sometimes there's just no flexibility. They've got to be in there until 4. So as soon as they get out of testing, we'll get on the road and get in there, eat on the way, and get in there about 10 o'clock, get a good night's rest, and be ready to go tomorrow. We've had a great week of prep. Had 3 good days of practice, and we'll hit a little bit today and be ready to go tomorrow.
Okay. Y'all going as far as Tallahassee, or just going all the way over?
We're going to go ahead and go all the way over. We're staying in the same hotel that we did last year. We're going to stop in Tallahassee to eat on the way this evening, get a good meal tonight, and then get in this evening and be there ready to go. And
for anybody making the trip over, anything they need to know about tickets or times and things like that, from Eastern Time Zone.
All obviously tickets are on GoFan through the FHSA, and then it's a 7 p.m. Eastern first pitch, so 6 o'clock our time Central, 7 o'clock Eastern time. And I'd get there early. Like I said, they draw a good crowd, so I'd get there early because it was standing room only last year.
Talk about, you played them. What does Mosley have to do to go over there and win? Does it have to be a low-scoring game? Can you get in a high-scoring game with them? Kind of break that down.
I like our matchup. They rely on their pitching staff. Offensively, I think, they've got 1 or 2 guys at the top of the order, but they really count on their running game. I think they try to do everything they can to find a way to get on base, and then they like to run. They're very aggressive on the base paths. We worked really hard yesterday on just, reviewing, hey, how are we going to hold runners, give our guys a chance to throw guys out, talked about different things in that area of the game, just to kind of review that and make sure we're clear on that. But, I really think it boils down to us, we're very confident. Ryan being on the mound, I think he gives us a shot to win every time out. We're very confident in our bullpen. And I just think we just got to work ahead of hitters, try to get the leadoff guy out, first pitch strikes, all the things that you want out of your pitching staff. And then I think we got to find ways to get on base and, place, whatever it takes to manufacture a run, whether it be small ball. And, last year we misplayed a bunt cover. So, it's that part of that time of the year, sometimes it comes down to small ball and either getting the bunt down or defending the bunt and all those kind of little things right there that really it wins and lose ball games at this time. So just making a routine play and getting timely hitting. So that's really what it boils down to in playoff time.
Where's your crew coming from working the ball game? I know the state assigns all that.
I have not heard that yet. I have made a few phone calls. I haven't found out yet. I'm kind of anticipating maybe Jacksonville area, maybe, because I've reached out to the ones around here and hadn't been successful finding out yet.
Well, and I remember was talking about Tallahassee because they would have traveled back over with y'all last year. So I'm thinking like you, they may come over from the Jacksonville area because not too far over to Lake City. So.
Yeah, I've reached out to Tallahassee and Okaloosa and Quincy, but the only ones I don't think Pensacola will be driving, so I didn't reach out to them. But I'm anticipating somewhere in that area.
Yeah. Doug, let me ask you, maybe I'm completely screwed up on this, but Bay won a district championship, and they're having to travel. You guys are ranked 3rd in that region, and they're ranked whatever, and you got to travel. But you said they were district champs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. So in the first round, and only in the first round, the district champion will host unless a district champion is playing another district champion, and they're ranked higher than you.
Okay, there you go.
So I think I haven't looked at Bay's bracket real close, but I think that's probably, if they're a district champion, that's probably why they're having to travel. Then they're playing someone ranked higher.
Okay.
Who was also a champion.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, and so that's, it's just kind of unfortunate, I guess, I don't know I don't have all the solutions, obviously. I mean, we're going to play by the rules we're given, but, we'd love to be the 3 seed hosting the 6 seed, obviously, here at Harry Frank Field tomorrow night. But it is what it is, and like I said, I know our team's up for the challenge and looking forward to the trip, and hopefully come home with a W tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
If anybody wants to help out financially, what could they do? Just come by Mosley High School, write a check out to Mosley Baseball?
Absolutely. I mean, any support. We've got great supporters of Mosley, and, we can't do it without them, honestly. So if anybody would like to help with this trip, you can come by and make a donation out to Mosley Baseball here at the school, and we greatly appreciate it.
All right, Bram. Good luck to you. Go get your win. We'll talk to you next week, okay?
All right. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you,
appreciate y'all.
All right. Let's talk about some of our great people. I saw the legend yesterday, the legendary Jay Michaels. Man, he looks good. Bought himself a new toy. I wish I had it. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it's red Corvette. Beautiful, baby. You want some great food, you want to have a great time, get out to the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant on Thomas Drive in beautiful Panama City. The best seafood, ice cold beer, the legendary J. Michael's. Yesterday was the world-famous J. Michael's spaghetti. It was packed out at lunch and dinner. Go check it out. You'll absolutely love it. Now, if you're over in Lynn Haven, you know where to go. Beef O'Brady's, Lynn Haven. Pat Perno, the city commissioner over there, is incredible. His restaurant, same thing. You watch all the games being played, college baseball, professional baseball, right there's the place to do it. Beef O'Brady's, Lynn Haven. You're already over in Lynn Haven. Go see Russ, Amber, and Patrick. Get yourself some jewelry. You got some jewelry you want to sell? Take it over there. They'll give you a great deal. You got something that's broke, needs to be fixed? They don't mail it off. They do it in-house. That's David Adams. Go check them out. You'll be glad you did. We'll be right back. Jeremy Pridgeon, myself, and Big James on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Give us a call, 215-6290. Alabama's athletic director. Where did he come from? Florida State? I don't know.
While other radio stations are playing national contests with winners in Timbuktu, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has real local winners.
Hi, this is Dave Meat from Panama City Beach.
Bona fide and certified local.
Man, that's fantastic. Oh, my goodness.
Keep listening to Win on the Gulf Coast.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
I just won $250 from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Men, 40% of us over 40 experience ED, but the blue pill isn't your only option. And ladies, are you living with bladder leaks? At Thrive Alternative Medicine, they're introducing the Umcella Chair, a non-invasive FDA-approved treatment for urinary incontinence and sexual wellness. It's simple. Sit in the chair, fully clothed, for 28 minutes. The Umcella Chair uses high-frequency energy to stimulate your pelvic floor muscles. Patients report better sexual satisfaction and improved bladder control. Call Thrive Alternative Medicine, 850-655-7090.
Operation Spay Bay Vaccine Clinic in Fountain, Florida, coming up May 16th. Yes, at 17822 Center Drive, Fountain, Florida. Operation Spay Bay will be having a vaccination clinic on May 16th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Free rabies vaccines with $20 exam going to be in your area, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on May the 16th in Fountain, Florida. Operation Spay Bay. Get them fixed today.
Looking for the most romantic night out in Panama City? Ferrucci Ristorante is your destination for authentic Italian cuisine and unforgettable moments. The candlelight, the wine, the homemade pasta. It's like a little slice of Italy. From handcrafted sauces to centuries-old recipes, Ferrucci brings true Italian flavor to every plate. It's where love stories begin and anniversaries are celebrated. To reserve your table, call 850-913-9131. Ferrucci Ristorante, Panama City's most romantic escape.
He's a beacon of light to many and an inspiration to all. The Coach James Hale Show.
Pro-gun, pro-flag, and pro-Pisha.
Live from the J. Michaels Studio, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
State, Florida State, Florida State. Woo! Bum, bum, bum. Get out to Newbies, have a great time. They got 4 wonderful locations you can choose from. Newbies 2 is where you want to go and watch all sporting events. And we know you're going to head out to the mothership before the night's over. And on the weekend, Charlotte's going to have the best entertainment for your pleasure every Friday and Saturday night. And I'll tell you what, the one in St. Andrews has knocked it out of the ballpark. A lot of people enjoy over there. Beautiful scenery, great atmosphere at all 4 of the Newbies. Wonderful people. I love all of them. John and Charlotte always give back to the community. Let's make sure we support them. Get out to Newbies, have a great time. Jeremy, I don't know, FSU, do we have the same athletic director? Did he just come over from Tallahassee? They gave Norvell this huge raise when Bama came sniffing. At Michigan comes looking at our coach, and now we know what happened, that the reason he didn't go to Michigan. Stay right where you're at. We want you here, and everything real quiet. And then at the end of the school year, after spring football, they sign him up with a $87.5 million contract. Mm-hmm. So we're doing the exact same things Florida State's doing.
Yep.
We're going to be stuck with a football coach, regardless of how he does the next couple of years, unless we're going to fork over $70 million. And we're just like FSU. Florida State and Alabama are just like brothers.
Locking him in there. Yeah. So, little news out of Tallahassee. There's going to be potentially a very familiar face on the field in Tuscaloosa when the Noles come calling.
Yes, sir. And talk about that. Wait a minute. We got a caller. Let's take. I think this is the legend too. Rob, where you been, man? You been at Disney?
I've been busy. Every time I try and call in, y'all got a coach on, or y'all go talk about something else, or you're not there.
Do you have those in order?
I'm working on that big contract too.
Hey, my back's hurting from carrying you when you're gone.
I know it. I bless you.
Brian does a great job, though. Brian,
yes, he does. Very knowledgeable.
Stanley.
Yeah. I won't say Glenn does a great job, but he's here.
We need that.
Utility player.
He's utility. He's gonna beat me up now.
Change the name of the show to the Coach Hale and Substitute.
Well, hey, I'm getting up there in age, man.
Hey, is Alabama's theory now, is it if we can't beat them, join them?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, what did Florida State do? They embarrassed us when we played them in Tallahassee. Let's just do what they do.
Man, I'll tell you what. Right. Did they not learn any lessons about them long-term, high-dollar?
No.
After not just FSU, after everything all these other schools went through this year?
No, I'm pretty honest. I was shocked when I saw this. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Right.
This is Alabama. You got 12 teams getting the playoffs. They're going, well, he made the playoffs, and he won a game. Then he got embarrassed by the national champs. If you're Alabama, aren't we expected to be in the top 12 in the country every year?
Well, they just give them that. The voters obviously do. It has been like that forever.
Yeah, deservingly.
I just don't understand it. You just tell a guy, said, hey, look, you win, we'll pay you.
Yeah.
But we're not giving you a loan. Those days should be over, but obviously they're not.
No. I think what this does is the exact thing happened at Florida State. We all know people are not happy with the athletic director at Florida State. They make the stadium smaller, they rise the ticket prices, and then they're terrible in football. And I think Alabama's AD is going to be on the hot seat also. I really do. I could be wrong. Jeremy, am I wrong?
September will go well because they should be 5-0, but you've already highlighted the concern. Georgia, Tennessee in back-to-back weeks. That's when it could get really hot in Tuscaloosa in October.
Yeah.
I tell you what they did years ago, probably 6 or 7 years ago. The booster program sent out flyers to all the season ticket holders in the booster program. They said, hey, do y'all want to keep the seating like it is, or would you rather us lower the numbers and put wider, fewer seats so you could have a little bit more room instead of being bunched up? When it's a sellout crowd, I mean, you're not just cheek to cheek. You're sitting on somebody else's thigh.
Right.
You're the last one in, and everybody's getting a little bigger. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
And so everybody kind of said, well, yeah, that's not so bad, if we get, because everybody started buying those seats. that and they would pay to have those fold-up seats because they were bigger and they guaranteed you, so much room. But they didn't tell everybody that we're going to eliminate seats and put in boxes and keep where you're sitting the same.
Right.
So I think that was kind of the way government does a lot of stuff, a misleading survey.
To get what they want.
And right, and that's what they kind of did, because when everybody started complaining about it, they said, well, that's what y'all wanted. Y'all said y'all, we're okay with fewer seats, and, we did this and that. So that's not really the way questionnaire was worded. It was misleading, kind of like a lot of bills that get passed this day and age.
Absolutely. Rob, let me ask you this real quick while I'm thinking about it. What's your opinion? And Jeremy, I want your opinion too. James, you can jump in if you like. Jeremy Pruitt, the former defensive coordinator, which everybody knows he is a great defensive coordinator. I think he'd be a great head coach. We know what happened at Tennessee. Shouldn't he be allowed to coach again? Look at LSU. They just hired back as their basketball coach. Why are they punishing him? $60,000 was the thing. He's already been out for a while. Don't you think he should be allowed to come back and make a living?
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. Somehow he made the wrong person mad.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of like Pete Rose. Pete Rose made the one wrong person that had a lot of pull mad. Because, Jeremy was at Florida State, and, he ended up going to Georgia, came to Florida State with Jimbo, had a great year, and then ended up going to Georgia. I would love to have him back as FSU's defensive coordinator.
Absolutely.
I don't know that anybody's going to bite. I don't know that anybody's going to bite and put him as a head coach right away. But look at Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin was, everybody was scared to death of him. Now he didn't do anything that we know of wrong, but not like Jeremy. But Jeremy was just blatant, and said, "Hey, these kids need help. I'm gonna help them," and whatever, But
right.
And some of these people, now are talking about, well, the high school coaches in Florida can give up to $5,000 or $15,000 a year out of their own pocket.
Right.
Well, what that covers is that if a kid, and they should, if a kid needs a coat, and you go to Goodwill and buy him a $10 coat and give it to him before, he could lose his eligibility.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you could get in trouble, and that's terrible. Every teacher that's teaching a class goes out and buys stuff for their students that are needy, correct?
Yep.
Spend probably $500 to $1,000 of their own money to buy stuff for kids that need something in their classrooms. But if you do that for a athletic student, he can lose his eligibility, and you can be fined.
Yeah.
Up until now. So that, to me, we don't use common sense.
Right. Right.
It's flooding and raining. You couldn't stop and give a kid a ride home and get him out of the rain without jeopardizing, his eligibility. That's asinine.
Yeah.
But that's the way the system used to work. So I think Jeremy should be able to come back. My God, man, he has a terrible attorney that they've stopped him from being able to make a living. Why can he not file a lawsuit and say, "Hey, look, y'all are stopping me from making a living, and I didn't really do anything wrong that's not being done now." So
yeah, he did. Now he recently did win something, and they're trying to get the wording changed where people won't be fearful to hire him. But and I know he's on the blacklist right now because of this scandal, which is not really a scandal.
Right. We have people that commit murder and they get in less trouble than what he's got.
Yeah, I just go with LSU. Their basketball coaches back there. You look what Michigan did there. They cheated to win games, and they got to keep their victories. Nobody vacated wins. Jeremy Pruitt helped out kids that were in need, and they tried to destroy him. So I'm hoping that everything works out for him. He gets back in college football because he has won some lawsuits.
Right. Bobby Bowden had student athletes that were doing stuff that he had no clue they were doing, and he lost, 80-something wins.
And they gave Paterno's back. They gave his back.
And at Penn State, they
Right.
had a pedophile.
Right. And covered it up.
And gave him his wins back.
Yep.
How does that happen? You know,
Yep.
I mean, it's all, you know, I hate to say it. It used to be, there was an old saying, it's not who you know, but you know the rest of it.
Yeah. I'd rather be playing cards with the lawyer that knows the judge than one that doesn't.
Exactly. It's all about who your friends are.
Yep.
In line. And I keep telling everybody that when they don't like the way things go, it's like, wait, welcome to being an adult.
Well, I tell you what, I like hearing this voice again. I appreciate you calling. I might come to work more often now I know you're going to call.
I was going to call you Monday because I saw something over the weekend where 2 soldiers got attacked by a black bear up in Alaska doing maneuvers. Did you see that?
Yes, and I have something on that, and I hadn't had an opportunity to use it yet. Alaska is the number one state. Listen, Nebraska is the number one state in the United States that have more bear attacks.
Well, what I was going to tell you was I can solve the problem by immigration. We go to Africa and get a bunch of crocodiles, okay?
Yeah.
And then go get the piranhas and put them over there in the river between us and Canada.
You won't have to worry about anything.
Get a bunch of grizzlies and black bears and just put them up and down the border in Alaska.
Hey, I'll vote for you, Rob. I'll vote for you. Believe me. Hey, listen, we got to take a break. You got to go.
All right, man. Talk to y'all later.
All right, bye, buddy. When we get back, I got to talk about this black bear. That wasn't a black bear, but did you hear about that? What happened in Alaska?
No.
Yeah. You didn't hear about it? Yeah. No. Anyway, let's talk about some of our wonderful, outstanding sponsors. We got so many of them. If you love Mexican food, and who doesn't? Man, Pepper's Mexican Grill, legendary place in beautiful Panama City. We finally got one on Panama City Beach. It's on Panama City Beach Parkway, where TG Fridays used to be. They remodeled it. It's beautiful in there. Great place to have birthday parties. Great places to have gatherings. If you're going to any sporting event, anything going on with Arnold High School, that's the place you want to go and have a meal before or after. Get yourself a drink. Military personnel, you get a 10% discount every time you go to Pepper's Mexican Grill on Mondays, anytime on Mondays, lunch or dinner. Let me get that, make sure I say that right. Then, if you buy a house margarita, guess what? Next one's free. Draft beer, guess what? Next one's free. Go check it out. We think you'll absolutely love it. Do you want to look better, feel better? Yeah, we all do. Max Fit Sports Nutrition can make it happen. Jason Kovalevsky, the legend, out in Pier Park and on 23rd Street. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did. We'll be right back. We got James. We got Jeremy. 104.3 ESPN North. We get back. This Alaska black bear. It was terrible. It was brutal. You're going to have all the details. You might want to turn off the radio if you're a child. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida presents Wrestling Against Cancer 11. Come see Nikita Koloff, women's matches, Cali Man, Nelson Iser, Kelly Clark, and more. Wrestling Against Cancer at Bay Haven Charter Academy, Saturday, April 25th. Front row tickets $20, second row $15. General admission just $12. Kids 5 and under free. Doors open at 5. Bell time 6:30. Proceeds go to Pam Clements Medical Expenses.
Good morning. This is Anna with your weather forecast from ESPN Northwest Florida on this Thursday. Sunny this afternoon, an evening with a wind coming out of the south around 13 miles per hour, and the high of 78. Tonight, look for clear skies with a temperature near 64. Tomorrow, a high around 79 and mostly sunshine. Saturday, very warm with a high of 76 and some sun in the morning, but otherwise a chance of thunderstorms. This weather forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Reliable Copy Products is proud to be the exclusive dealer in Northwest Florida for Kyocera office equipment. Reliable Copy Products has been committed to providing professional, personalized service for the last 35 years. They understand that the right equipment does not always fall within today's budget requirements, so they offer several options for the equipment you need today for the growth you expect tomorrow. Call James Smothers at 784-6601, 784-6601. Reliable Copy Products on Harrison Avenue, just north of Bay High School.
For over 50 years, Coin & Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry has been your diamond headquarters, a local trusted source for diamonds and fine jewelry. And now, get ready for our largest diamond jewelry sale ever, 30 to 75% off. For one day only, Saturday, April 25th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. When our doors open, diamonds move fast. Don't miss out. Coin & Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, your diamond headquarters on the corner of 15th Street and East Avenue.
If your neighbor, employer, or grandmother were traumatized by comments made on the Coach James Hale Show.
One thing, people aren't saying a whole lot about, and I'll probably get in trouble,
but just wanted to take this moment to say, get bent. We're live from the J. Michael Studio, ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest. I mean, I tell you what, it was good to hear Rob's voice. Yeah, great. I love Rob. Great man, very knowledgeable, loves FSU. Jeremy, speaking of FSU, Jeremy Pruitt, the defense coordinator. You know, Jeremy found his wife at Tallahassee, and I'll never forget, he called me. He said, I'm going to ask her to marry me. Where should I take her in Panama City Beach? What's a good place to go? And I told him about a couple of the places, and he took her, he asked, and she accepted. I really like Jeremy. He's a good man. He is a great man. What do you think? Why were they? I mean, he wants some wording changed in this lawsuit that he won, where it won't look so bad. And he is on the blacklist. We know it. You know it. Everybody knows it. I think he should be in Alabama right now as we speak. I would hire him anywhere. I wish he was the head coach of Southern Miss. No, I like Blake Anderson. He just got the job there. But if it wasn't Blake, I'd want Jeremy Pruitt to be the head football coach of Southern Mississippi. Mm-hmm. I'd take him in a heartbeat. What, and the rules. You see LSU, who they brought back as the basketball coach. Are you kidding me? What do you think about Jeremy Pruitt?
Pruitt.
Who did I say?
Me.
Oh, yeah. What do you think about you?
I can take it.
About would you hire you?
Yeah. We won't necessarily have to start even with those high numbers.
So, you're talking about money. Good Lord. I can't afford you.
We don't need DeBoer, but DeBoer money.
What do you think about him? Seriously.
I think the environment has changed so much, and unless there's just something that's shut up in a folder in Birmingham that no one knows about, I think the previous caller had it right. The wrong person, he got on the wrong side of the wrong person.
And if you don't think what he did has been going on by a lot of other people, you're not well informed.
Yeah,
he just got caught.
Yeah, but football coach, I mean, he should be able to jump back in.
He's good. I tell you what, kids that played for him, they loved him. Great recruiter. I mean, people like him. He's got a good personality. He's a good man. So I'm hoping everything works out for him. I want to go back to Alaska. He stole my thunder, Rob. I've had this, and I haven't been able to talk about it yet. Yeah, they were attacked. It was pretty bad. But that's not what I want to talk about. They had an article, which state has the most bear attacks in the United States? Well, it is Alaska. Some people thought it might be Colorado, Montana, North Carolina, wherever. But the bear population is coming back. If you go up to Tennessee, to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, anywhere in North Carolina, you're going to see a lot of black bears. You're going to see them. You can see them walking down the street in Gatlinburg. Has any of them attacked or killed anybody there? I haven't heard of it. I think we would have if we had.
Yeah.
Now, Alaska is such a big state. It's huge. We all know how it's spread out. It's a big, beautiful place. They averaged, since 1990, they've averaged 29.6 of fatal attacks by bears in that state over the last 30 years. That's 29. Now, here's why. They got every bear you can think about. They got over 30,000 grizzly bears, okay? Grizzly bears are very aggressive. They'll come after you. We heard my brother-in-law has a place in Montana. He owns some land right up against Glacier. Got a condo out there also. And one day, they were out there, and a guy walks around the corner, runs right into a grizzly bear, had a cub with him. Guess what? He's no longer with us. They will come after you. They're very aggressive. Black bears in Alaska, they got over 100,000. And they also have the white ones, the polar bears. Mm-hmm. So they got everything up there. So it would be Alaska. I was going to test you guys on that, but if you're worried about bears, do not go to Alaska. If you do go to Alaska, be very careful. James, you were looking at me when I was bringing up this Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. And
we got bears around here. I've seen black bears around here in Bay County.
Jeremy rides them when he's jogging. He'll jump on the back of one a little bit.
Yeah, I mean they're cute little things. You know, you just go up and just pet them on the head. They're not real big around here. You know, they're smaller little black bears. You know, they're smaller than the ones that I saw up in Tennessee and Kentucky. But they're still cute little.
Now
fellers.
black bear will come at. It's very.
Property.
I don't know many attacks by black bears, but they will attack you. You know,
they will, but they're, I think, smaller and more timid. You know, if you just stand up, you know, the thing is, if it's, you know, a black bear, you just stand up and get real big and scream. If it's a brown grizzly bear, fall and play dead and hope it doesn't eat you.
Play dead, because you probably will be. What I would do, what I suggest, if you can, if you're the guy you're with is faster than you, throw him down, then you run.
You run.
Then I think you might have a shot. But one of you is going to go down.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Jeremy, if you and I are out there, I'd have to throw you down because I can't outrun you.
Right. Just have to be faster than each other.
Anyway, how we got on this, Rob brought it up, and that's the only reason I brought it up. Georgia football, Jeremy, it's incredible what they've done. Last 3 years, draft picks, 31 players, incredible. Arrests, 30. Which one's more impressive? The 30 arrests in 3 years or 31 kids drafted? And I love Kirby Smart. You know, I'm just kidding around, but he is the GOAT.
Has spring football ended at Georgia?
Yes.
Watch the roads.
Yeah, Tiger Woods up there with him now. Yeah, I saw that. I started laughing about that. And we bragged on Rick Green yesterday. 600 wins. Beat Mosley the other night, 600 wins. And then you told me this morning my Marlins got beat by Weewall.
Yeah.
You know a little bit about Weewall, don't you?
Weewall softball program is really pretty phenomenal when you look at their run from when Florida went to fast pitch, even back to the mid-'90s. But a thriller over there earlier in the week, 11-inning. Weewall walked it off with a solo home run to take it. And then ladies won again last night against Florida High, which is not a slouch opponent by any stretch.
I remember going over there back 26 years ago, whatever it was, and we were, I think, undefeated. We had just gone down to Naples and played and came back up here. We were independent that year, 1A, whatever it was, and we played them. And they put a beating on us. I remember Alex Shore and Thomas Ray were on the radio. All those people we were listening. Somebody called me and said, you might want to get your players in bed. I called over there and said, I think I talked to Leigh or somebody. Said, we got to get Alex off the phone. They got to quit saying that stuff. Well, them Weewall boys ready to play. They put it on us. They put us on us that night. It was not pretty.
Well, softball will get ready for the districts, I think, next week starting up, so it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah. And Gordy is the principal over there.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to show you a picture of him.
I bet he's happy.
Oh, they called a shot of him. Let's see. I'll have to show you on the break there. But
Gordy Ponderance is the principal at Weewall.
Yeah,
he's assistant principal at at Arnold, and is now moved up in the world, the principal at Weewall.
Yeah, there he was. That was when the ball went out of the yard.
Wow. He's so pretty. He's a good boy.
Walked it off. So.
I like him. I wanted to get this in. Okay. Day's going by fast. It always goes by good and fast when I got Jeremy in here. Jeremy, remind everybody out there what church you're at. What time the services start?
We're at 8:15, 9:30, 10:45 Sunday mornings at First United Methodist Church, Panama City. So check us out on Facebook. Find there a lot of good things happening.
I'll tell you what, if you want to go, and I love it when he preaches and he ties in sports. When he does that, I'm locked in. It's good. He does a great job, no doubt about that. Somebody else does a great job. He was with us yesterday, Dr. Ward. Love him. The guy is the best at what he does. I've got two buddies at 360. Both were operated on. We didn't know we all been operated on. We're talking. We're all bandaged up. And it was all Dr. Ward. And guess what? He got all the cancer out the first time. They didn't have to go back and numb us up. They didn't have to go back and cut us again. He got the first time. If you listen right now, Dr. Ward's got offices everywhere. The legendary Dr. Ward. Listen to him every Wednesday, 7:30 right here on ESPN, Northwest Florida. Hey, you looking for a bike, there's only one place to go. That's Steve's Bike Shop. They've been in business since 1979. Steve Bertishaw is a swim coach at Mosley, does an incredible job there. His business is unreal. You want an electrical bike? Go visit him. You get a new, used, whatever you want to do. And they work on everything. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Are you tired of little radio stations with little signals that drop off at the edge of town?
He did say,
Oh, bless their hearts. This is the most powerful sports signal in the Panhandle. You found the Sports Talk Monster. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna with your weather forecast from ESPN Northwest Florida on this Thursday. Sunny this afternoon and evening with a wind coming out of the south around 13 miles per hour and the high of 78. Tonight look for clear skies with a temperature near 64. Tomorrow, a high around 79 and mostly sunshine. Saturday, very warm with a high of 76 and some sun in the morning, but otherwise a chance of thunderstorms. This weather forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
With over 4 decades in business, Instant Replay Sports Cards is happy to take your collection to the next level. All new hobby boxes, signed memorabilia and supplies, new and vintage cards, and Pokemon. Buy, sell, and trade. They're an authorized source for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, and Leaf cards. Instant Replay Sports Cards inside the Stanford Station on 23rd Street next to Academy Sports. Come see the bigger store and the larger inventory, or visit online, instantReplaySportsCards.com.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. John. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Are you thinking of doing a fundraiser? Well, Krispy Kreme Donuts next to HCA Hospital, 23rd Street, Panama City, and on the Ross Clark Circle in Dothan says, let's raise some dough. Earn up to 50% profit with a Krispy Kreme fundraiser in-shop or online. So let's raise some dough at Krispy Kreme Donuts next to HCA Hospital, 23rd Street, Panama City, and on the Ross Clark Circle in Dothan.
This is Coach Stephen Pearl. Your home for Auburn basketball on the Panhandle is 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show, live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
All right, let's stand up.
All right.
Let's count our money up. And let's send 70 million up there. No, I'm being negative. Roll Tide, roll. Man, what a fight song. The best in college football. When you hear that, you either hate them, you love them, but you know who they are. The Alabama Crimson Tide. More national championships than any other school in the history of college football. More SEC championships, more than almost doubled any other team in the SEC. The one and only, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Jeremy, just something else is the exact same way. They're the best of the best, and that's Stevenson Air Conditioning. You're talking about locals taking over and expanding and just taking it out of sight. That's Jason Stevenson Air Conditioning. He graduated from Mosley High School. He is the most honest man out there. You want to save some money, you know when you deal with them, they're not trying to take every penny out of your pocketbook. They're going to do an unbelievable job. If they tell you they're going to do something, they're going to do it. They tell you they're going to be there a certain time, they're there. I ask you to get service before summer. It's going to make it run longer. It's going to last longer. It's going to save you money on your power bill. Your house will be cooler. Now, same thing for the winter. I think you need to do it twice a year. That's what we do. Now, if you got an old one, it's one of the few things you can purchase that actually pay for itself over a period of time. Ask Jason Kovaleski about that. He got a brand new one for his business and his home. He went with Stevenson Air Conditioning, and so should you. Jeremy, we talked about Alabama football. Our football coach just got a 7-year extension, $87.5 million, the fourth highest paid coach in college football history. And hopefully, really, I'm going to try to turn this negative feeling I have. I'm going to block it all out. And I'm going to say this again. He's a good man. He is a good coach. Is he the right fit for Bama, scheme-wise and everything else? We shall see. The thing that gives me hope is year 3. And they can go in there and be physical, run the football, and be a complete disciplined football team, then we're okay. If not, this week of the year we're going, man, who is the AD at Alabama and why? Now, take over. What do you got?
So Kalen DeVore just made $23.78 over that minute you were talking about him.
Can you believe that? Did you hear that, James? He's making almost as much as I am.
This segment, he'll make $356.73.
That's exactly what I get paid.
Yeah. But we're in radio. We affect people's lives. He doesn't.
Exactly. We're out to the masses.
Yeah. No
So
doubt.
just put those numbers in perspective.
That's crazy.
It makes that sleeping.
Wouldn't you want him to be a member of your church?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, unbelievable.
It's insane. I mean, the math. I just, I said, okay, I've got.
Have you talked to your dad since we found this?
No.
I'm curious to hear. He's older. I like to see what he thinks. He's old like me.
Yeah, $23.78 a minute. Whether you do anything or not.
Just sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His wife goes shop wherever she wants. She can go shop Miss Terry now.
Mm-hmm. And make money while shopping.
Did they do the right thing? I say no. I'm sorry. I think it's crazy.
I'm concerned because what I have seen for 2 years is when we're supposed to take care of matters, we're not doing so. We get these lapses. The biggest, obviously, Vanderbilt. And I don't care that Diego Pavia, it was the quarterback at Vanderbilt. Alabama shouldn't lose to Vanderbilt.
Yep.
Absolutely. And there have been other ones. Michigan.
The bowl game.
In the bowl game.
You were there.
No, I did not go down south for that one. So, but those lapses are red flags.
Yep. They had the wrong shoes on.
The Oklahoma game, in Tuscaloosa.
Yep.
What
about the Oklahoma game at Oklahoma the year before?
The previous year, terrible. Yeah, not the playoff game, but the one. Yeah.
Auburn, the fight. Players not listening to the coaches.
Those are the things that create the angst.
Yeah.
And that's why there's just so much uncertainty. And they've not been addressed or corrected. So this is a critical year, but the papers have been signed.
Was it the Michigan? It had to be. Michigan come calling. They must have promised him something, and he didn't mess with Michigan. It had to be.
That's what I was thinking. It's something for DeBoer, for Alabama to say, look, we really are invested in you. We really do think you are the man. We don't care if these other schools are calling and talking. See, look, here's some more time. Here's some more money. You know you want to be here.
And I'll be honest with you, I think Michigan dodged a bullet because his offensive scheme in Ann Arbor wouldn't go.
Wouldn't work.
Too cold.
And we have to talk about the elephant in the room, no pun intended that this is Alabama Report. But the Saban effect is real. I mean, a lot of people from this area were in Tuscaloosa for the Morgan Wallen concert.
You saw who walked out.
Who walks out?
Yeah.
Not DeBoer.
And you saw what happened when he walked out. They went completely nuts.
I was just very happy Morgan Wallen got to meet Nick Saban. I mean,
Could you imagine what the crowd would sound like, the difference between like Nick Saban walking out to do that versus Kalen DeBoer walking out to do that? I mean, you'll still have the crowd.
Yeah, you still have it. But not.
But they're not going to go
like
they just seen in sync in the 2000s.
It's like Elvis coming out compared to Waylon Jennings or somebody. I mean, best, and then somebody's really good.
So that's in the water in Tuscaloosa. It's going to be, and
you got I think you got it split right now. I think I actually think it's about 70-30. I think 70% are like, what are we doing, and the other 30 are happy. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong? I think it's about like that.
And I'd be very curious. I'll be on campus up there in a couple of weeks, but be really curious to see what's happening closer to Tuscaloosa. I mean, we're 5 hours away. Not that the folks are not locked in because it's just Alabama football, but when you start talking about those who are kind of in it every single day, it'd be very interesting. So
let me ask you this before you change gears. I want to ask you this: what happens? He loses to Georgia in a close game. He loses to LSU on the road. And I'm going to tell you what, playing in Baton Rouge going forward, you're going to have a hard time getting a win. You look at who's been winning at home, Lane Kiffin, wherever he's been. Mm-hmm. Good luck with that. Then you've got Tennessee on the road. And Tennessee's not going to be a great football team next year, I don't think. But if he loses that one there, that's 3 losses. And then homecoming, they screw up and lose Texas A&M. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, we know what's brewing down at Auburn. It's about time to see them come back. What if he loses to Iron Bowl?
He drops that one. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Not will he be on the hot seat. They're going to be going crazy about who's the athletic director. Why did you do this? Why couldn't they wait one more year?
Because somebody came knocking and
yeah,
they didn't
you're
want
right.
to lose them.
You're right.
That's
Because of Michigan.
Their hand was pushed.
Yeah.
I think.
But if you're the AD, wouldn't you say, look, we want you here. If they're going to pay that kind of money, we want you here. I maybe give them more money, but not an extension.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have done that. I said, yeah, you want to leave Alabama, go. If you want to go to Michigan, we want you here, but good luck to you. And this idea there's nobody out there that can coach, that's BS.
Right. There
That's
are
a
always openings and always people hungry.
Yeah.
And
you can get somebody off Kirby smart. Why didn't hire one of Nick's boys? I don't know why they didn't do that in the first place. Why didn't they hire the guy that's in
Indiana? I think they were
Indiana?
looking for like a total separation, just trying to do something different. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing for me is like maybe they were looking for somebody that would wouldn't have that. Oh, but Nick would do because they're not going to be Nick.
I wish they'd have hired one of Nick's boys because he'd have kept the recruiters. I think things would have gone. Who knows what would happen.
Well, they're so boxed in now that if you were to have to part ways, not only do you have his buyout,
all the other. That's a great point.
But if you go looking somewhere else, now you have to assume parts of those contracts depending on who you go after.
That's a great point. And in 70, it's going to be a lot of them. It's going to be over $100 million to get what you want. Well, I'm going to go back to Nick Saban. What was his part in all this? Did he just step away from it and not even give him the athletic director advice? Don't you think they would have asked Nick Saban? Did Nick Saban say, I wouldn't hire any of my guys? And he goes, why would he say that? I mean, what did Nick have to do with the new coach in Alabama? What was his role?
My sense is there probably wasn't much that he was involved with.
I don't think so either. I think DeBoer just went out.
I think Byrne.
Byrne, yeah.
AD.
Yeah.
Made the hire.
Yeah. I don't think Nick had a lot of input.
From a standpoint
now,
of
maybe about Lane. Maybe he did about Lane Kiffin. Maybe he didn't want Lane Kiffin there.
Yeah.
Because Lane Kiffin would have walked to Tuscaloosa.
Absolutely. He'd do it now.
I think he would too. I do. I think he'd go there in a heartbeat.
Well,
anyway, go ahead.
So just very briefly, if you can get on the road right now, the place to be is Knoxville, Tennessee. Alabama's baseball team arrives tonight to start one of those Thursday, Friday, Saturday series against the Vols. The ladies show up Saturday to start one of those Saturday, Sunday, Monday softball series against the Lady Vols. So, we mention Alabama, Auburn all the time. Of course, the other big ones, Tennessee. But both teams, in a little quirk of the schedule, will be in Knoxville. So you could have Alabama, Tennessee on the diamond now through Monday. Not a bad place to hang out.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, softball team's doing really well.
Softball team is 42-4.
Yeah.
They are number 2 in the nation. You want to know who's number 1?
Oklahoma.
Yeah. This thing's on a collision course here. But if you look at the top 10 and actually stretch it out to even 11 there, you've got SEC, Big 10, SEC, Big 12, SEC, Big 10, SEC.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Seven programs in the top 11.
Jamie did a big interview on Coach. It was a great interview. I mean, it was good. He was like, they went out that night and lost. I think it was to Stanford.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, oh, my gosh. She said, Dad, I couldn't believe I think I jinxed him. I said, no, you didn't. I don't know if they just played a lot of the backups in that game or what, but I was shocked they lost that game.
Yeah.
But they just come off emotional, big win too. So.
Yeah. So baseball's been a little dicey here. Baseball's dropped to 19, maybe playing their way right into having to be a 2 seed and travel on the road again after being up as high as 8, looking like, hey, they might even host a super regional. And yes, there's a long way to go. Laid an egg against UAB. I mean, the midweek games, you're supposed to take care of business.
Yeah.
And
Look at Florida.
Yeah.
Florida did the same thing.
Bethune-Cookman. That was a party back to Daytona, don't you know?
Unbelievable.
And if the Gators were to call, they probably wouldn't answer the phone to make a return trip to play again. We're good.
I think Blair got to play that game.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
Blair. Yeah.
But Alabama, did get one in Austin, and they needed to get two, but they got one. And we'll play Tennessee this week. They really need to win that series. It just it seemed to be faltering a little bit. First pitch tonight, 6 o'clock. It will be on ESPN2. Then 5:30 tomorrow night, noon on Saturday for the get out of town. Then you could run right over to the softball field, and Alabama, Tennessee will play 3 o'clock, and then 3 o'clock on Sunday, 6 p.m. and the getaway on Monday. And should be a big weekend on the diamond. Alabama, Tennessee, old rivals, great softball program there. Tennessee, Alabama on the baseball field is a little different now that the Tennessee coach that was pretty salty has moved on to the Giants, but they'll still be after each other. So that's really about all that's going on in Tuscaloosa, and we'll see how the results shape out next week. That's
quite a bit.
It's a lot.
The big one. The big one. Not only that, we'll have maybe tomorrow the rest of the coaches. They all got raises. Well, most of them did.
$326.73 later. We finished the segment.
Yeah. And listen, don't get me wrong. I like the guy. I think he's a good coach, and I'm hoping he's a great coach. I hope he's a good fit for us. We're going to know. I think this is a critical year. We're going to know this year. Mm-hmm. But we're stuck.
We are stuck
if we're wrong. Hopefully he'll get it going the right way. Great man. All right, let's talk about some of our great people. We've got so many great sponsors. How about Kyle Vandegrift? You know that family.
Yep.
Legendary family. Mom and dad are legends. They impacted so many lives here. It's incredible. Their sons are unbelievable, man. One's an unbelievable athletic director up in Georgia. And then they got Kyle Vandegrift. Listen to Kyle tomorrow. He'll be with us all day tomorrow. Looking forward to that. You looking for a roof? Maybe you got a letter in there saying your insurance company's going to drop you because of your roof. Don't panic. Call TK Vandy Roofing. Kyle will help you all the paperwork. They'll take care of it. Believe me, they'll do a great job. Not only do they do roofs, they can build anything. They can build a school. They can build a shed. They can build a roof. They can build anything you want. They design it. They build it, commercial, residential. They do it all. Kyle Vandegrift, TK Vandy Roofing. You want your yard to look absolutely gorgeous, we can make it happen. You got bugs in your house. You got spiders. You got all kinds of stuff in there. They'll go away for good. We can make it happen. Same thing with your yard. You got bugs in your yard. They'll be gone forever. Turf Pro Pest Control, #1. Listen to Patrick every Monday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. You talking about local? His beautiful daughter's a cheerleader at Mosley. His son's going to be a bass fisherman over there at fishing club they got or whatever. New sport, I guess. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest. What's going on in Auburn? I'll tell you in a minute.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Colin Cowherd. You can't fool players because if you look at the top teams in the league, look at their star. SGA, scoring champ, star, OKC. Wemby, San Antonio. Denver, Jokic, best player in the world. Minnesota, Ant. Boston, Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Detroit, the great Cade Cunningham. I love Jalen Brunson. He's not that list.
The Herd. Weekdays 2 to 4. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna with your weather forecast from ESPN Northwest Florida on this Thursday. Sunny this afternoon, an evening with a wind coming out of the south around 13 miles per hour, and the high of 78. Tonight, look for clear skies with a temperature near 64. Tomorrow, a high around 79 and mostly sunshine. Saturday, very warm with a high of 76 and some sun in the morning, but otherwise a chance of thunderstorms. This weather forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Golf is a game that should be fun, but to have the most fun, you need to play your best. That's where the experts at Golf Plus come in. Their friendly staff will guide you through the buying process, answer all your questions, and can help with any repairs you need along the way. Golf Plus is your custom fitting, club repair, and golf retail shop. Golf Plus staff is non-commissioned and will work with you to find the best product for your game, just like they've been doing since 1988. Golf Plus in Panama City Beach. Fitting, repair, retail. That's Golf Plus.
Do you bathroom map your city? Know exactly where the restroom is in every store just in case you have a sudden urge? Stop mapping and start living. It's time to meet Emsella. Emsella is an FDA-approved chair that uses electromagnetic energy to strengthen your pelvic floor. One 28-minute session is equivalent to 12,000 Kegels, and 95% of patients report a better quality of life. Call Thrive Alternative Medicine, 850-655-7090, 850-655-7090 for the Emsella chair.
He's a 10-foot tall, barrel-chested beast man who showers in vodka and feeds his baby shrimp scampi.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Please welcome.
Pain don't hurt.
Live and local from the J. Michaels studio, the Coach James Hale Show, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Whoa! Eagle, hey, Martha, Kenny, Jack, you know them all too, man. Yeah. They all go to your church. Hey, are they excited about the new football coach?
I get the sense there's some excitement there.
I think there's a lot more excitement coming out of Auburn than or Alabama. I really do. I tell you what, we've been promised. Oh, Auburn, update. Get out to Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. Pat Perno's city commissioner over there, one of the finest men I know. He's got a good heart. He is a good man. Honest, hardworking guy. He does a lot of his shopping at Max Fit Sports Nutrition, and he is looking good, brother. He does an unbelievable job as a city commissioner of Lynn Haven, and he does an unbelievable job at his restaurant that he owns in Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. Go check it out. When you walk in there, they never have a bad day. They treat you like family. They got smiles on their face. It's like they know your name. You go in there, sit, you watch all the sporting events going on. If you're a Mosley Dolphin, you should go, whatever they get going on, baseball, softball, basketball, football, whatever, go eat there before the games and have a great time. And then after games, go by and maybe get a drink or eat some more. If you're having a big party, and I don't care what you want, you call Pat, say, Pat, I want 200 wings, I want this, I want that. Whatever you order, they'll have it ready for you on time, and you will be glad you went to Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. We all know that. It's one of the best out there. Beef O'Brady's, Lynn Haven. All right, I've been talking about that. Now I got some of the facts with it. Jordan Hare, to begin listen to this, Jeremy, $3,203 million to add on 3,000 premium seats in Jordan Hare. The largest capital project in the program history. Can you believe that? $323 million spent on the stadium. Incredible. It's going to begin this summer. It'll be available for use in 2028. Yeah, I don't think it'll be completely done to 2029, to be honest with you, but they're saying 2028 they're going to be able to use part of it or maybe most of it. Campus dining will be an option there. Kind of like, you know how Bryant-Denny has the end zones? They have banquets, parties, everything. It's kind of like that. They have a campus dining there, conference room, conference events, spaces, things of that nature, student activity spaces, meeting rooms. You can do anything. You have dance. You can do anything you want there. It's going to be pretty incredible. It's going to be big. All right, 5 new entry gates into Auburn, that part of the stadium. 13 new elevators. 13 new elevators. That's pretty incredible. 66 more concession points of sales. I don't know what that means. 66 more of those. 270 restrooms. Wow. You build it, they will come.
Yes.
I think we're going to start seeing a switch. I think you're going to see Auburn coming up. And I hope we don't see Bama going down, but it kind of feels that way, just being honest. It's an opinion. I could be wrong. Now, Auburn University, what they've done in football is incredible. But let's just take out football. Let's talk about the 3 major sports. Baseball, football, and basketball. James, help me. Jeremy, open that beautiful mind up. Does any school have the best combination of the GOATs in those 3 sports than Auburn? You got Bo Jackson, a freak of nature at Auburn, Heisman Trophy winner. Unbelievable athlete, maybe the greatest athlete ever. Then you have Charles Barkley.
Sir Charles.
Basketball. Everybody knows him. I love to listen to him. He's incredible. You never know what he's going to say. And then Frank Thomas, baseball. Seriously, who else could say they got 3 players that good at those positions? At North Carolina, you got Michael Jordan. Who you got in football? Who you got in baseball? I don't know.
No.
Ohio State. They've had so many great players. Unbelievable. Archie Griffin. You got all these great players. I don't even know who their basketball players are. I don't know about any baseball players. Alabama. Who can touch them in Alabama? Who was the 3 GOATs at Alabama? I don't even know. Football, I don't know who you would pick.
Well,
Don Hudson is as good as anybody's ever played there, and nobody knows who he is.
Yeah.
Julio Jones is a freak of nature, too.
You could make some claims for.
What about baseball? Who's the GOAT? I'm telling you, it's Auburn. If you're going to help me out, Florida State. Who is it? Who's their 3 GOATs? Who's the basketball? The quarterback?
Well, Charlie Ward.
Well, you could argue for him, even football, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You can throw Ward in there, and you've had some studs baseball wise.
But who?
Buster Posey.
Is he bigger than?
Yeah, Buster Posey's going to be a Hall of Famer for
Hall of Famer.
Frank Thomas. He's bigger than
I mean, he'd be on par.
So Florida State could
Florida State could get in this conversation.
What about Miami? I don't know who they are. Basketball? Who?
I'm not coming up with anybody for basketball or baseball. Miami.
All right, let's look at the Florida Gators. Who would be the 3? Now, Florida State.
Tim Tebow.
Tebow, Emmitt Smith, Tim Tebow. Let's go Tim Tebow. Basketball, they've won national championship. They've had great players. But what name stands out, the 3 GOATs there in baseball and basketball? They won a national championship. They won, so there's got to be somebody great in basketball there. But who? Nobody bigger than Charles Barkley, I don't think. Do we know? No. Yet, anyway.
And yeah.
So I just think Florida State's the only one I think can even come close to Auburn.
Well, and Barkley has been able to stay in front of folks for a long time. Yeah. Bo knows came such a sort of like you have to sort of catapult in the media.
Frank Thomas on TV for all kind of commercials, national TV also.
Right.
All right, let's look at the teams we cover. LSU, I don't know who they are. Pete Meredith.
Pistol Pete.
Pistol
You
Pete.
can come with Pistol Pete.
Pistol
and
Pete.
you can
Baseball's
go
been unbelievable.
With, Paul Skeens for baseball.
Baseball.
Right now.
Football, who would it be? There's nobody bigger than Bo Jackson.
Leonard
Fournette.
Joe Burrow for
Joe Burrow.
football. I mean, that's probably the best quarterback they've had.
Yeah. I'd still pick Bo Jackson over him. But that's three good ones, though. What about Georgia? Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
Who's basketball? Who would be for Georgia basketball? Georgia baseball. Who would it be?
Charlie Condon, current first baseman.
Okay.
That's going to be the biggest name I can give you.
Okay, but they can't match Auburn. What about
that's not going to be anywhere near
Tennessee?
Frank Thomas.
Tennessee. Who's 3? I don't have no idea. Tennessee. Who's the Manning, the quarterback?
Yeah, Manning's
quarterback.
Who's at basketball? Who's in baseball? Maybe the baseball coach.
Schofield for basketball. Baseball.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, and part of the baseball challenge is most baseball players went professional without going to college.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right,
you're starting to see a swing in the other direction now with NIL. You're seeing more dudes hanging out in college.
All right, let's look at Texas. All those great players, and they've been really good in baseball. Basketball, I have no clue. I don't even know who you'd even mention in basketball. It's like a Charles Barkley.
KD, Kevin Durant.
Who would be your football guy from Texas? The greatest football player, Earl Campbell.
Earl Campbell.
To me, it'd be Earl
Vince
Campbell.
Young dominated at
Vince
Texas.
Young
Didn't do great in the NFL, but dominated at Texas.
Yeah. Who would you go? Would you go Vince Young, or would you go Earl Campbell? I'd still going to go Earl Campbell.
I'd go Earl Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
That becomes sort of a time, sort of piece there. More recent Young, the Rose Bowl national champion game.
All right, let's look at USC. They've been unbelievable. They've had, in the history, they've been good in baseball. Football, they're unbelievable. Basketball, I have no clue.
Yeah,
Football, who would you pick the GOAT of Reggie Bush? Who's the GOAT of O.J. Simpson? Who's the
Bush, Simpson, people will throw Matt Leinart in there as well.
Yeah. Baseball, I don't know who they are, but they've had great players out there.
Great baseball seasons. I'm not sure. I'd have to look that one up on who they.
But basketball, I don't see anybody. I don't see a Charles Barkley out there.
No.
So I'm just saying that Auburn, those 3 GOATs, as good as it gets.
I mean, UCLA,
Oh, yeah.
you're going to get Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for basketball.
Oh, yeah, that's big.
You're going to pick up
football. Who would it be? Who was the actor that played there? He died recently. Oh, I can't think of his name. He was an actor. He was a good football player, too. He played quarterback. Good-looking guy. It'd probably be him football.
Aikman went to USC, didn't he?
Yeah.
Not UCLA. Okay. Ooh.
Who would be baseball? I don't know who would be in baseball.
They've had good baseball teams. They've won national titles, so they've had good baseball teams. Not sure who I'd take on the baseball team.
I thought of Notre Dame. I have no idea. Baseball would kill them. Basketball, maybe somebody. I'm not sure. It's Auburn. I'm going to keep my story. Auburn's got to be 3 greatest GOATs in college football history. My opinion.
I can't put 3 up there as quickly as you did.
At a little school in southeast Alabama. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Good job. And Pat Dye, I got to give him a lot of credit. I think he was there for 2 of them.
Right.
As the athletic director. The great Pat Dye. Anyway, all right. Hey, get out to Beef Everybody's Lynn Haven and have a great meal today. You'll be glad you did. You talking about a great meal. If you love Mexican food, there's only one place to go. That's Pepper's Mexican Grill. You got a beautiful location in beautiful Panama City and then beautiful Panama City Beach Parkway. Go check it out. And don't forget, every Monday, all you military personnel, 10% discount. Buy one, get one free. House wine, draft beer, Pepper's Mexican Grill. And we can keep on going these restaurants. The legendary J. Michael's restaurant on Thomas Drive, the best seafood, ice cold beer. The legend, J. Michael. Also, don't forget about Max Fitzwater's Nutrition. Do you want to look better, feel better? Jason Kovalevsky can make you do it. Try it before you buy it. 23rd Street, Pier Park. Also, Dr. Ward, 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. We lost a coach at, I think it was Houston. If it doesn't look right, it doesn't feel right, don't put it off. Go get checked off, man. Go. And women, breast cancer, skin cancer, 2 things that will take you down. You've got to pay attention. Go see Dr. Ward. Listen to him every Wednesday, 7:30, right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. One more. David Adams. You looking for jewelry with that special person? I got to get Julie something. I got to get her something special. Russ, Amber, and Patrick will help me. They're incredible. David Adams. Go check it out. They're incredible. We'll be right back, hopefully. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Wake up with ESPN Northwest Florida. The Coach James Hale Show drags you out of bed weekdays 7 to 9.
It weighed 827 pounds.
And for the ride home, the fastest 2 hours on radio. The Sports Blitz with Paul Wilson.
You better hope you're ready.
Morning drive and the afternoon commute are live and local on the Gulf Coast. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Men, 40% of us over 40 experience ED, but the blue pill isn't your only option. And ladies, are you living with bladder leaks? At Thrive Alternative Medicine, they're introducing the Emsella Chair, a non-invasive FDA-approved treatment for urinary incontinence and sexual wellness. It's simple. Sit in the chair, fully clothed for 28 minutes. The Emsella Chair uses high-frequency energy to stimulate your pelvic floor muscles. Patients report better sexual satisfaction and improved bladder control. Call Thrive Alternative Medicine, 850-655-7090.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
When it comes to building smart and roofing right, TK Vandy's is the name you can trust. They're your go-to for general contracting, design build solutions, and top quality roofing. From concept to completion, they deliver excellence on time and on budget. Whether it's a custom build or a complex renovation, they've got you covered, literally. Call TK Vandy today and build something better. Together, TK Vandy, built with purpose, roofed with pride.
ESPN Northwest Florida. The tradition continues.
Lots of force on this one. Hello, Chop House. A 2-run homer.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. At least Rob called us today. Give us a call, 850-215-6290. 215-6290. You know, we got a lot of females that listen to us. I thought that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I thought that. And we appreciate that, really do. A lot of teachers listen to us. All right, Jeremy, I want to start off with this. Active head coaches that has the most 10-win seasons.
Okay.
In the past, you win 10 games, you wind up 10-2, go to a bowl game, win that, you get a raise, or whatever. If you're at certain schools, that's you knocked out of the ballpark. Who is the coach right now in college football with the most 10-win seasons?
Kyle Whittingham.
You're up there. You did make it. I'm going to talk about the top 5, and you're right. Kyle Whittingham is tied for number 2. He has 8 10-win seasons, all at Utah. He is now the head football coach at one of the greatest jobs in all of college football, the Michigan Wolverines. I know I give Michigan a hard time. That's one of the great jobs in college football. The big house. You got all the facilities. He can recruit. I think the disciplinarian he is, his offense fits there good. He's going to run the ball. He's balanced. I think great things are going to happen at Michigan. I really do. They got the money to go buy players. The quarterback's back. And he's going to get 10 this year, I think.
Yep.
I do. I think he's going to do it.
Yep.
All right. You got one of them. Who are the others?
James Franklin.
Great. Hey, you knock out of the ballpark. I didn't think anybody would get this one. James Franklin.
He's always the best 10-2 coach in America.
He coached at some of the schools he coached at. Penn State, 6 10-win seasons. He's tied at number 5. He also coached at Vandy and at Virginia Tech. I think he reaches 10 at Virginia Tech. I don't know about this
He'll
year.
reach 10.
He will reach 10.
He will reach 10.
No doubt about it. You got 2 right. Let's keep it rolling. We got a phone call? Mike comes call.
He wants
to get into Tennessee Volunteers, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Michael, good morning, sir.
Derek Dooley's not on the list.
Good morning.
Did you call and give us the right answer?
Yeah, I'm playing that guy at the end of Kornheiser's and Wilbon's show, okay? First off, Troy Aikman went to UCLA. Second, Mark Harmon is still alive.
Mark Harmon, that's who it was. That's who I was talking about. Thank you.
Now, his dad is dead. He went to Michigan.
His dad went to Michigan? Wow.
I'm pretty sure he won the Heisman Trophy, didn't he?
I didn't know that. That I did not know.
Tom? Is that Tom Harmon?
I don't know.
I've heard you mention that name before to Michigan Eddie. You go, when have y'all been good?
That must be you. You must be right.
Well, I'm not right. I had Stedman Shealy playing at Houston Academy. Of course, they didn't have
play at Dothan. I played against him in high school.
Yeah, I know. Let's not rub it in, okay? I've seen him in the courthouse. Okay?
Hey, before you go on, I got to ask you this question because me and Jeremy, between breaks, we keep talking about it. Alabama athletic director gives their head football coach a 7-year extension, $87.5 million, 4th highest paid coach in college football history, and if he has a bad year next year, $70 million buyout. What did you think about that? As a Tennessee fan, are you glad they did that?
Oh, man. Let me tell you, it sunset on October 17th.
Mm-hmm. I understand why. Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I got to tell y'all something. I mean, I'm always busting. I know Coach Manley's not there today, is he? But,
no, he's
Let me
not
tell you
there.
what happened in his neighborhood the other night. A 2-year-old kid was found running down the main street naked and was saved by these women that worked at a laundromat. That is a true story. Y'all watch yourself when you go to Nashville. Dickerson Pike is not nice yet. Be cool, everybody.
Thank you for that information. That was cool.
Hey, wait up. You know, we play Alabama in baseball. You know that.
And softball.
Yeah, well, we're going to find some things out about both teams. Let's just put it that way. I'll just talk about it.
Good weekend in Knoxville.
Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide.
All right, go Vols. Y'all take care.
Bye. Thank you, Mike. All right, let's get back. James, you can jump in here too now. Jeremy's knocked out of the ballpark. We got the top 5 college football coaches right now, active head coaches that have the most 10-win season. He's got 2 of them.
Dabo Swinney.
You are correct, my friend. Dabo Swinney is the most 10-win season active coach right now coaching. He has 13 13 10-win season, and they say he's on the hot seat, they would be absolutely crazy to get rid of Dabo Swinney, in my opinion. I'd like to see him at Alabama. Dabo Swinney, 13 10-win season, the number one guy. Jeremy, you're killing it. Keep going. James, you got anybody?
Dabo.
We
just said Dabo.
Ryan Day.
Smart. Kirby.
All right. Kirby Smart.
Yep, Kirby.
All right. Kirby Smart is at number 2, tied with Whittingham. Kirby Smart goes to Georgia, knocks out of the ballpark, the GOAT, 8 seasons. He's won 10 games or more, and he's been there, 10 years?
Yeah.
So that's pretty incredible.
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
pretty. Yeah.
Who was the other guy y'all said, Dave?
Ryan Day.
You are correct. At number 5, tied with James Franklin, is Ryan Day, Ohio State Buckeyes.
But he has a ring.
He's won. Yeah. Let me ask
There's
you
the
this.
difference. I mean, how close is Franklin here? Yeah. I mean, just
6. Let me ask you this. If he wins another national championship, do we got to declare him the greatest coach in college football history today, or do we keep with Kirby?
It's Kirby, right now.
I'd still stay Kirby.
But how many is Day won? One?
One.
Okay, so if he ties up Kirby, I don't know. We can argue it.
We can.
But what about if Indiana wins another one?
That makes Signetti look almost like a
impossible.
genius.
Yeah,
you know,
he looks that way now.
Indiana.
He looks that way now. But I still got Kirby number 1.
Yeah, definitely.
And I got him number 2. Do you? How can you go against him, what he's done? We saw history being made that we never thought would ever happen. That's incredible.
Right.
All right, you guys have got it done. You down to 2 coaches are left. 2 of them are left. Who are they and what score are they at now?
And this is where it gets dicey.
And here's the number. I'm going to help you out. They both have 7 10-win seasons.
Whoever's coaching at North Dakota State.
No.
7 10-win
we're talking, well, maybe, but we're talking big time.
Gotcha.
I don't know that Lane's been a head coach 7 times.
Yeah, I don't think Lane's there yet.
He's not there.
Are you going with him? You going to stick with that pick?
No.
No? You going to stick with it? You going to stick with that pick?
No. I'm not.
You should have, both of you.
Really?
Lane, that's what I'm telling you guys. I know it's year 1. I know they got great play. Watch out for LSU next year. I think the guy can do it. The guy's incredible.
I didn't think he had enough years to get 7 10-win seasons.
He's got 7 10-win seasons at Ole Miss and FIU. And remember now, he was at Tennessee. He was at USC.
Yeah.
I don't know if he won 10 there or not.
He didn't get 10 at Tennessee.
I don't know if he got 10 at USC.
I don't think he got 10 at USC either.
But FIU certainly gets him on the okay.
Yeah,
All right, so we're down to 1 now.
You're down to 1. And it's going to be hard to figure it out, guys. I'm telling you now.
It's not Sarkisian.
No.
Gunn.
Who?
Gunn, coaching at Oklahoma State.
Active coaches.
Gunn,
Active 10-win season coaches.
Active coaches.
Come on, guys. It's hard.
What conference?
Well, let me put it this way. It's not the Big 12. It's not the ACC.
So we're back to the other 2.
You got the 2 big dogs.
This is a guy.
7 10-win seasons.
At Rutgers? No. 7 10-win seasons.
7 10-win seasons. And the guy's nothing but a winner, man. He does more with less probably than any coach in the country, or one of them. They seem to always play an SEC school in a bowl game.
Oh, you're talking about Iowa.
You are correct, Jeremy. Good job.
Friends.
Okay. Good job. Y'all did. I mean, you guys knocked down the dang ballpark. Dabo Swinney is number 1, 13-win season, active most head 10-win season. The GOAT, Kirby Smart with 8. Michigan's new coach has 8. Iowa's coach has 7. Lane Kiffin is 7. And then you got James Franklin with 6 and Ryan Day with 6. I'm really impressed with you guys. Really am. Did you see Christopher Hobby's new preseason, way too early preseason top 25?
No.
Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Well, we're going to do it.
Absolutely.
We're going to hear it right now. Should we stop at do you want to do it the number 1, or you want to start at 25?
I'd say we start at 25.
25.
I'd start at 25. I don't agree with this. At 25 out of the Big Ten, Maryland. What do you think about that?
Possible.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I'm not buying into that. Sorry. At number 24, I do kind of buy into this one. Maybe Nebraska. They got a great head coach.
Something got to happen at Nebraska.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
We're either going to start playing South Dakota State every year, or we got to get back to the Big Ten.
He's been there a while now. What,
Yeah.
2 years, 2, 3?
Yeah.
I think you'll see improvement there. Number 23. This one, he's on the hot seat, big guys. And they got some defensive players. South Carolina. You buying that or not?
It depends on if Lenora Sellers, takes it and controls the
Stays
game on
healthy.
offense,
Yeah.
stays healthy. I think they've got a chance. He's looking like a great quarterback.
They got to go back to Tuscaloosa this year. And
back-to-back years.
Yeah.
It's not an easy schedule for the Gamecocks.
All right, we'll hold out right there. Are you buying in South Carolina?
23 won't get it done for him to see the next year if he finishes there.
I don't see so. I don't know if I'm buying into that.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be.
I got to go back and look at their
top
schedule
25,
again.
But it's I can see him being better.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the coach. I hope he does because he'll maybe keep his job. All right, let's talk about some of our great people. Man, we love all of our sponsors. Kyle Vandegrift does an incredible job. TK Vandy Roofing. Pat does a great job. He'll listen to him every Monday. Turpro Pest Control. You want your yard like a golf course, they'll make it happen. And, of course, Steve Burdishaw, swim coach at Mosley. Steve's Bike Shop. They've been in business since 1979. They're incredible. Electric bikes are taking over the world. Go get yourself an electrical bike. You get a U one or a used one, I guarantee you're going to save money. Stevenson Air Conditioning, not even close. Not even close. They're the best at what they do. That's local people. That's Stevenson Air Conditioning. We'll be right back with Jeremy and James on the legendary 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida, live from the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant Studio. J. Michael's Studios.
Mornings on ESPN Northwest Florida just got unsportsmanlike.
I think there is a trade to be had for Joel Embiid because if a team does not get Giannis, Kawhi if he's available, if a team does not get LeBron if he's choosing to leave, Joel Embiid is one of these guys where you may just convince yourself to make a move on. Philly fans will be like, thank you for everything. This whole process needs to end, and this is the way to end it.
Evan, Canty, and Michelle. Weekdays 5 to 7 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna with your weather forecast from ESPN Northwest Florida on this Thursday. Sunny this afternoon, an evening with a wind coming out of the south around 13 miles per hour, and the high of 78. Tonight, look for clear skies with a temperature near 64. Tomorrow, a high around 79 and mostly sunshine. Saturday, very warm with a high of 76 and some sun in the morning, but otherwise a chance of thunderstorms. This weather forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
PCB Hobby, the beach's premier hobby store for sports cards, comics, coins, and trading card games. PCB Hobby carries the largest selection of boxes and packs from the latest releases of brands like Topps, Panini, Leaf, and more. Looking for a specific player or team? PCB Hobby has a wide assortment of raw and graded cards. They carry parallel rookie, game used, and autographed cards in both modern and vintage. Have a collection you want to sell? We buy, sell, and trade. PCB Hobby on Back Beach Road, just east of Florida Linen. Call 850-320-8388.
Ready to break free from the ordinary? Find your next escape in a new 2026 Kia Sportage from Bill Bird Kia. Discover the new Kia, now offering 0% APR for up to 48 months and a 90-day payment deferral on the purchase of a new 2026 Kia Sportage. There's never been a better time to drive and picture home. The Sportage delivers bold style, impressive versatility, and a refined interior built for whatever the road takes you to. From daily drives to weekend getaways, stay connected and confident every mile. The road is yours. And remember, Bill Bird Kia is the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com.
Offer from Kia Finance America on the purchase of a new 2026 Kia Sportage with $20.83 per month per 1,000 financed in 48 months. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. See dealer for complete details. Offer for well-qualified buyers valid through 5/4/26.
For the A.
Here comes the throw. It's late. Braves win.
Your spot for the Atlanta Braves on the Gulf Coast. Listen live nights and weekends. This is Braves Country. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio. ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Absolutely beautiful day here. We really appreciate you listening. God bless you. I hope you have a great day there. Got Jeremy Pritchett in here. Big James behind the board. And if you want to give us a call, you can. 215-629. We've got down 3 of the teams ranked in the preseason way too early college football poll. Let's get at number 22. This would be kind of a shocker to me. UCLA. I don't know. I'm going to hold off on that one. UCLA, James.
I mean, they had some flashes of brilliance last year. Look what they did to Penn State when everybody was, high on Penn State, and then everybody was really low on Penn State right after that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're moving in the right direction.
Okay. Number 21, James Franklin works his magic at 21, Virginia Tech. He brought some good players in there now.
No, I think that's a possibility.
Jeremy's going with it. You going with it?
Yeah, I don't hate it.
I think he's the best 10-2 coach in the country. I'm with it. Now, this one, I don't know which way to go. Y'all help me out. At number 20, Vandy. They've lost the quarterback. They got a 5-star true freshman they stole from Georgia.
No,
Vandy?
No.
I don't think
so.
So.
Y'all
I
have
don't
no
think
faith.
so. The SEC is so tough, and let's face it, they play an SEC schedule being in the SEC. So, I mean, you get your, 3 or 4 out of conference. So, I mean, you got those. And I'm going to assume they get to at least play Kentucky and maybe Mississippi State. So I mean, they could be looking at 7-8 wins.
All right, so Austin P. Delaware, 2 W's. NC State, Auburn, Georgia, Ole Miss, Arkansas, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Alabama, Florida, Tennessee. And
6 wins.
6 wins.
No, ain't gonna be ranked. Yeah, 6, 7
wins.
maybe. That doesn't get you ranked.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. So you got Vandy and you got Maryland. You guys don't agree with. All right, let's go to number 19. I'm going to say yes. They're going to be the surprise team, this team in Auburn. The Florida Gators, Coach Summerall, his first-year records, wherever he's been, have been really good. If I have time, I'll pull it up and tell you about it. All right, Florida Gators, 19. Buying it or not? I'm saying yes.
I'm buying them in the top 25. I don't know about 19, but I think they'll crack top 25.
Again, schedule-wise, where are the W's? I mean, I think they're out there. Florida State, Vanderbilt, Kentucky.
Auburn is huge.
The stretch there really is Texas, Georgia.
Yeah.
If they split one of those, they're even higher than that.
It's a lot easier than last year's schedule.
Oh, yes.
And I think they take care of Florida State. You don't have Florida in the top 25?
I do. I think that may be even too low at 19.
All right, here we go. Number 18. I think it's too low. I think Golding's going to do a good job. The quarterback's outstanding. The running back is. They got players there now, and they're used to winning now. Is Ole Miss 18th? Are they in the top 25? Are they too high? Are they too low at 18th?
I think that's pretty solid. I really do.
I mean, they're bringing back Trinidad Chambliss.
Yeah.
They've got their quarterback.
Yeah.
They've got the key piece, so I don't see why not.
I think maybe even better ranking than that one. You saying about it?
Now it gets a little dicey. I mean, you got Louisville on the schedule, LSU.
Louisville's going to be good, guys.
Huge. Yeah. Trip to Florida, trip to Texas, Georgia, trip to Oklahoma. It's
okay. So you're saying 18 might be right?
Yeah, it could teeter on a.
Yeah, but it's one of those. If you get a couple of those wins, though, that just makes you go up even higher in those standings.
Yeah. The next two, I'm not going to spend a lot of time. BYU, so what? Yeah, they'll be ranked because they always are, no matter who they play. Texas Tech, they got the billionaire, they got players. Texas Tech's going to be ranked. They got them 16th. I see other people got them in the playoffs. The 16th too high or too low for Texas Tech?
BYU and Texas Tech are both going to run right in there because you have to account for the Big 12 kind of just whipping up on each other. So
yeah, they're going to have to play each other, so that's a loss for at least one of them.
All right, here we go. 15th with their new coach, disciplinarian, brought a lot of players from Iowa, Iowa State. Penn State's at 15th. I say yes. I think Penn State's going to be in the top 25.
I don't see Penn State finishing in the top 25.
All right, we're splitting on that.
I kind of see them finishing in the top 25. I think 15 may be a little high.
Yeah, remember the year before they were in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they've fallen that far.
You think they have too many people leave?
I think they've fallen, yeah.
Okay, Jeremy says no. You say yes? I say yes. I say they're in the top 25. All right, let's go Michigan now. Whittingham, proven winner. The quarterback's back. It's Michigan. They got a billionaire. They can go buy whatever they want. I say yes, they're definitely in the top 25. And I think they're okay in the top 15.
Yeah.
Top 20, definitely.
Okay. Number 13, I'm thinking too low. They should be ranked higher. Lane Kiffin, LSU. There's something about him. He relates to those kids well. They play for him. Can he put all the pieces together in a short period of time? If anybody can do it, it's him. It's going to be hard to win at LSU. I got them ranked even higher than 13th. Are y'all buying LSU, or am I crazy?
I'll take LSU top 15.
I think that's a good buy.
Okay. All right, number 12. This one I'm not sold on yet. I think they're going to be in the top 25. I'm not sure this high. Oklahoma.
Nope.
That's high. Top
That's
25,
high.
Sure.
Top 25,
Top
sure,
15,
but no. Yeah, I'm with you guys. Is that what you're saying? Top 25, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm going to put no on this one. Number 11. This is surprising. They got them weight really down low. They lost a lot of great players. They got Indiana 11. Is that too high? That too low?
That's a great starting point.
It's a national champion, so, I mean, I kind of see you as number one until you lose something. So, yeah, put it in the top 10.
No, they're 11th. That's what I'm saying. Should it be higher?
I think they should be higher.
I do too.
I think at least top 10.
Yeah, I do too. You saying they're okay there?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Your top 10. At number 10, I think they're too low. Miami at 10. I think Miami's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Miami's got a schedule
They just
in
played
favor
for a
of it.
national championship. Now the quarterback. Who's going to be the quarterback? The guy from Duke can play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all okay in them top 10?
Yeah,
So
I'm good
you're-
with them top
all right,
10.
I think it should be all right. Number 9, I'm not buying it. I don't know who the quarterback is. And if this happens, Bama could be in trouble. Number 9, Tennessee. I say the top 25. I'm not going to say the top 10.
Top 20, I'm not sure.
They got
Top
the new
10.
defensive coordinator in, paid him all that money.
You got a new defensive coordinator. You got Heupel, so I'm not really worried about the quarterback position. He's a great quarterback whisperer in the
Top
college
10?
level. I don't see top 10, but I do
don't
see
either.
top 20.
What do you think?
I agree. Yeah.
Okay. At number 8, I love the coach. I think they got players. The quarterback's back. Texas A&M. I do think they're top 10.
Yeah, that's good.
Jeremy?
They are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And guess who they play for? In Tuscaloosa, homecoming opponent is Texas A&M.
Texas A&M. Yeah.
Could lose it 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
At number 7, wow. Hopefully he's right on this. The Alabama Crimson Tide.
Struggling on that one.
Hey,
Comes down to 2 games in October.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. I mean, I'd keep him in the top 10 for right now.
You got him in the top 10? I
would.
don't.
I'd
I
keep
don't.
him there.
Well, I got him about 15th.
I mean,
You got him in the top 10?
I think you probably have to keep them there, but yeah, it's. I don't know.
Are y'all okay at 7, or do you say yes
Look,
or no?
they're
at 7.
They're going to run out. They're going to run out 5-0, and then we get to mid-October, as Mike said, October 17th at sundown. We'll know.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Then they got LSU after that and some other ones. Auburn, watch out, Auburn in Tuscaloosa. Is it in Tuscaloosa or is it in Auburn?
No, it's Tuscaloosa.
All right, at number 6, he's never done it. It's hard for me to believe in him. He's a great offensive coach, but they're not very good on defense. They got all the money. They got great players. USC. Can he finally get it done? Until he does it, I can't. I say top 15, but not top 10.
It's not going to happen.
Number 6.
I think he's got to finish in the top 15 just to save his job.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to be in the top 6?
No.
No.
I don't either. I
No.
don't know that one. All right, number 5. I do think they're going to be in the top 5. Texas. Everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
At number 4, they got one game schedule. They beat Notre Dame. They're going undefeated. I mean, they beat Notre Dame, beats Miami at home. They're at number 4. I'm okay with that because of the schedule.
That's where it's going to be.
At number 3, watch out. I want to pick them to win the national championship. Georgia. I think they're going to be really good.
I think that'll be good.
Number 2, I'm not buying it at number 2, but we got Oregon at number 2. Y'all okay with that?
I think that's high, but they'll be top 10.
Yeah, top 10, but not 2.
Yeah.
Number 1, they're loaded, man. Skill position, unbelievable. Question mark, a couple offensive linemen. Oh, Buckeyes, number 1.
You got to keep them there right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'd say them. Yeah, I tell you what, that game week 2, Texas and Ohio State's going to be critical. That's going to be a great game. Jeremy, talk about your church, please.
Well, come join us Sunday morning, First United Methodist Church, Panama City. You can check us out on Facebook as well, and a lot of good things happening as we look toward end of school and start of summer. Hard to believe we're even talking about that.
Can you believe it? I mean, we're getting closer and closer.
All the spring sports are moving toward the playoffs.
Did this year go fly by?
It's racing. It is racing by.
I've never seen anything like it. I guess the older you get, the James, we're here tomorrow. We're going to show up.
Here tomorrow.
All right, I'll show up if you show up.
Y'all going to bring the power, huh?
Yeah, we're going to bring it. We'll have power all day long. It wasn't just here. It was up this part.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
all
beach.
over.
Yeah.
What a strange start to the morning.
Hey, thank you so much for listening. You guys have a great day. We got a great show lined up for you. Just leave it right here on 104.3 afternoon show. Paul and LSU Jeff. I don't know if LSU Jeff is high on LSU as I am.
and y'all can come watch the AU Marlins tonight at Lynn Haven Sports Complex. Jordan and his crew are back on the field, so that's where you'll find me this evening.
Yeah.
So.
And the baseball starts tomorrow. High school
baseball, yes. Arnold hosts Saturday night against St. Augustine. Mosley on the road. Bay is on the road Saturday night. So, yep, high school baseball playoffs underway.
Doug and Shannon's twin sons are knocking it out of the ballpark at Arnold High School. They're doing a great job pitching and playing. I can't believe that.
And South Walton also, doing well. They're going to host Jacksonville Wolfson. So, yep.
All right, we're out. You listen to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Have a great day. Thank you for listening.
ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the Rich Eisen Show.
It is Mania season.
I know.
Tis the season.
I want to see you. See Webb, wrestling guy. Are you a wrestling guy, Chris Webber?
I am, but I'm like more old school. Macho Man, Elizabeth.
There was a guy who was at the draft in Cleveland years ago, dressed up like him and talking like him to the point where we thought he was still alive, and it really was him on the stage.
See Webb.